What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with the next episode of Grey's Anatomy, Season 10, Episode 23. Let's get well.
Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Emergency rooms are kept in business by people who've learned that lesson.
We made waffles in our kitchen.
Oh, your sister in between weepy phone calls with the fiance.
Skydivers, bull riders, people whose bold ideas can often result in broken bones.
Being away from home is hard. I know how she feels.
You're the one who brought her here. She needs you to send her home.
Now, did she say that? Well, we can negotiate the terms of her release when I get home later.
Tonight, you and I have a surgery scheduled this afternoon together.
I'm gonna have Amy cover for me. Sorry.
No, not you. The waffles are amazing. I'm gonna miss having a hostage.
Surgeons are trained to deal with the fallout of bold ideas, pick up the pieces, and do our best to fit them back together.
Joe's dying.
They're stress hives.
You're a mess. I've gained 8 pounds this week.
You couldn't stop eating.
Drop it.
You know who's not getting fired? Me. Keep my head down and stay out of trouble.
We should be impressing them.
I'm confused. Should I keep my head down or should I put on a show?
Go 1 week without having a nervous breakdown.
Ah, it happened once. Relax. I'm the one who's in trouble. Last one in, first one out.
Even if you weren't Dr. Bailey's husband, you're still Weather's favorite.
Yeah, I need 2 of you for round. Warren, Murphy, let's go.
Braden Morris's ALC and T-cell counts are fantastic. Do you think it might be time for the boy to come out of the bubble?
Would appear so.
So why do you look like I just punched a kitten?
We can't send him home until I tell his parents the truth about how I treated him. I need to inform the board. Yang, I gave a patient a stem cell transplant. I did so against his parents' wishes.
Whoa. Did it work?
Damn right it did.
Up top. Hey.
I've just informed the board. Now let's go see his folks.
I mean,
I want to send this to my mom.
2 more weeks.
Come on, that's so far.
Look, we gotta tell my mom. She already tried to torpedo our relationship with a hypothetical child. What do you think she's gonna do with a real one?
Oh, hey guys. Just having a checkup with the old OBGYN. Sure, all the parts are in order.
Both of you?
Kelly Torres.
Hi. I think I can handle this on my own.
Okay.
The first candidate's here and waiting in the coverage room.
I'm on my way now.
So I still can't believe he's making you pick your replacement. I'm interviewing Dr. Russell's replacement, which I volunteered to do, by the way.
It's a punishment, making you clean the apartment you're vacating.
No, Owen knows this is the right move for me.
Something's coming. I can feel it in my bones.
who is that?
I hate his face.
I don't.
Now look me in the eye and tell me this isn't a punishment.
Thank you for this waffle.
Miss Campbell, I'm just gonna grab you some flowers.
No, and Dr. Kepner, do you prefer tape or Coban? Finding these and filling them, that's my business.
30-year-old male, motorcycle versus SUV, vitals are stable.
Wilson, you want to be useful? Start the ABCs, get him off the board, and get him his trauma x-rays.
Of course, Dr. Kepner, thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
Don't believe it. We could take him home. Absolutely.
This is just wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Bailey, for hearing us and just letting him get better on his own.
Well,
Mr. Morris, Braden did not get better on his own.
What do you mean?
I gave him the treatment. They did not react as I had hoped they would.
Legal action never crossed your mind.
Dr. Edwards should be excused.
Did she know what you were doing and failed to report it? She was involved.
but
I'm gonna get someone on the phone from legal until I come back. Don't go anywhere. Don't speak to anyone. Don't move.
oh no. Oh no.
Parents authorized your treatment with signed consent. Then they told Dr. Edwards that they changed their mind.
Yes.
But they didn't tell her.
Edwards informed you the parents' withdrawal of consent. You gave the patient the stem cell transplant anyway. Have you told anyone else about this?
I informed Dr. Yang this morning.
What did she say?
She gave me a high five.
And did you apologize?
To Dr. Yang?
An apology could go a long way in circumstances like this.
An apology is effective when a mistake's been made. It wasn't a mistake.
All right, Dr. Ross, tell us what's so special about little Jacob here.
He was born with his abdominal organs outside of his body. We've been managing him to delay closure.
And that's your job. It should be a quiet and adorable day. Whoa, look at you all grown up.
Just came by to check on my inguinal hernia kid.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, you too. Hey, Ross, hold up. I'm not gonna hit you. Kevin Platt, shortcut kid. Did he get his step procedure yet?
Robin says it's scheduled for Wednesday.
Cool. Got it.
That's my tablet.
Monica Czar, 27, in remission from rectal cancer. Monica now suffers from poor sphincter control due to her low anterior resection.
Gosh, when you say it, it sounds so sexy. Sorry.
No need to apologize.
Monica, I asked you to keep records of your movements after your last surgery.
The log.
Does she constantly just fart
Every 4
24/7?
hours and 26 minutes.
The nerve stimulator implanted should have cut your frequencies down far below this. I'm going to recommend that we not implant a permanent pacemaker. I think we should use the OR time to remove the lead wire. We should explore some other options.
What the
Such as?
fuck are you thinking?
Antidiarrheals, smaller meals.
I'm a professional dancer. Pretty much leaves and twigs already.
We made it through your cancer. We'll make it through this.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it. She farted like 80 times and I did not laugh once.
You just belched to rattle a window. You prep Monica for surgery. And take an antacid before you go back in there.
No, you need to bend the knee first.
Fuck is happening?
Did you get those x-rays, Wilson?
Think I'd be in here if she hadn't?
Somebody sure a grumpus today. Wilson, fill me in.
Hey, what the hell?
I'll be with you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Vitals have been stable, trauma labs done, CT negative. It did show bilateral hip dislocations, one interior and one posterior.
Wilson, this traction pin's not gonna place itself.
Such a grumpus.
Do you see this pen, Kepner? You call me that nonsense word one more time, you won't like where I stick it.
So you'll access the spine through the retroperitoneum. I will perform the fusion with bone graft between L5 and S1. Do you need to take that? Nope. So Derek usually does the... You can take the call. It's okay. I liked you a lot better when you were the sister-in-law who didn't give a crap. Could we just go back to that?
Well, am I qualified to run the department? Yikes, not my call. Since I was a resident, I'm getting thrown the riskiest cardiothoracic surgeries. Why me,
Uh-huh. Well, you did
Don't
your
like 'em.
fellowship in Philadelphia under Jack Alexander.
Oh, such a great guy. Really, sweet as pie. Which is why it was always embarrassing. And our chief of surgery wouldn't come to me for consult. I took it as a compliment, but still awkward. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting jellyfish.
That's my favorite one.
Dr. Ross, Kevin doesn't need the TPN this afternoon.
Dr. Krebs said he could do a surgery today.
Oh, but Dr. Robbins.
Ross, let me explain short bowel syndrome. Kevin here is missing a big chunk of his small bowel. The sooner we operate, the sooner he goes home. Sound good to you?
Yeah.
We just need to transfer you onto my service. Dr. Ross will pick up the paperwork for you.
Should let Dr. Robbins know.
He's my patient, or he will be as soon as they sign the transfer papers.
I don't feel good about this.
You can feel good about it and scrub in. You can rat me out and I tell her you didn't check placement of some kid's feeding tube and he nearly died from aspiration pneumonia.
But that's not true.
I worked with her for years. You went nuts and killed my dad. What's she gonna believe?
Damn, Alex!
You've already been the head of your own department 2 years.
You think I look too young? I finished high school early. Also med school. It's pretty annoying, right?
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Excuse me, familiar.
Can I borrow Dr. Yang
Was she on Scandal?
They're all solid candidates between the humble bragger and the girl who rode in on the big wheel.
I need to know exactly what Bailey said to you this morning.
About?
Her patient, the deactivated HIV.
Drawing a blank? I'm surprised I remember my own name.
You know what? It's probably for the best. Oh, and go easy on these guys. They can't all be you.
Dr. Avery, I haven't held my son in months, and I want him to come out, but you could be making up numbers.
What if we get him home and something happens?
I understand your concerns. If the labs show...
Are you a parent, Dr. Avery?
Not yet.
My wife and I are, expecting.
Well, if someone did this to you, how would you react?
I'll go ahead and run some new labs for you myself.
All right, that might be enough weight. Ready for that x-ray?
Right away.
Looks like I need more irrigation. Wilson, can you take over?
Absolutely, Dr. Kepner.
Absolutely, Dr. Kepner. Who are you? I thought you had grit. I do have grit. I say is some yes ma'am, no ma'am, sissy girl. And there's no place in ortho for sissy girl. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I love it.
It says yoga might help.
Are you crazy? Can't do downward dog in a hot room? Oh, a bunch of yoga won't get me my job back.
You lost your job over this? They can't fire you over something you can't control.
I was supposed to have my big return to the stage. I was able to make it through rehearsals, then the first full run through, no breaks, blast off, in the middle of a pirouette.
She's exaggerating.
It was like frickin' spin art.
Why are we doing this
Dr. Krebs took him
storyline?
up to surgery? What are you, poaching patients now? You stole my shortcut kid.
Until a few weeks ago, he was our shortcut kid. Because parents know me. They're fine with this.
Consents are signed and he's just about prepped.
Russ? Really?
The kid's on the operating table. What do you want me to do?
This was a jerk-ass move, Krev, and you know it.
So no one's qualified.
Yeah.
They're all qualified.
Kinda
Owen's
was.
right. I need to accept that none of them are going to be me.
Didn't make sense before. A fellow interviewing potential department head who wants to offer you the job.
You're thinking about this way too hard. You don't offer a first-year attending head of cardiothoracic surgery.
You just got hired to run an entire research facility.
2 seconds ago, I wasn't qualified to interview the candidate. Yeah, because you're you. Okay, I'm lost. Is Owen the one plotting to keep me here, or are you? She's a dancer. This isn't just a job. This is who she is. I'm just gonna send her home,
Why is
partying
she
and
so
pooping uncontrollably
hungry?
for the rest of her life.
Weber told you to take an
I
antacid.
did, and it didn't do anything. And the next thing you know, I'm on the train to Pizza Town.
You know what you need? A magnetic esophageal sphincter. Bailey put one in an old lady last week. Lets food in, stays closed, so you don't keep
doing that.
Yes, please get that thing.
It's a magnetic sphincter, so if it closes the opening for the food on the way in, wouldn't it work on the way out?
Well, for our cancer dancer, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, you should pitch it to Weber.
Hey, Edwards, you've been working with Bailey, right? She was supposed to meet me for lunch, but she hasn't returned any of my calls.
She in trouble.
How could you be so reckless?
How did you?
I had to hear from Edwards.
I didn't want you to have to lie.
Dr. Warren, I'd appreciate it if you stepped outside. Lawyer's meeting now. Does not look like the Morrises are gonna let this go.
It looks like a malpractice suit.
Worse, assault and battery charges.
Chuck's soccer practice is going to be over soon. Supposed to pick him up. Can you? There's nothing you can do for me.
I mean,
Britain's coming out of the bubble.
Yeah.
I wish I could have seen that.
Suction, please.
this is tricky.
You can go, Ross. I've got it from here.
We're in the middle of a surgery here.
You stole my patient, but you can't steal Ross. I need him in the NICU doing what he was told to do. You need an assist? You've got one. How can I be of help to you?
Sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble.
Derek's coming home tonight, which means you can go home. I understand. I'm sorry. You were just trying to be nice, and I bit your head off. I will be out of your hair first thing tomorrow. Oh, that? This is not about that. I've already forgotten you said that. This isn't you kicking me out for being a bitch. No, we love having you here. We don't want to keep you from your life any more than we have to.
What's so funny?
No, I'm sorry. It's just, if I had spoken to anyone at Seaside, I spoke to you, I would have to have a conversation for 6 hours. I love it here. James and I have not been fighting about that I am still here. We have been fighting about the fact that I never want to leave.
So you want to give me a bionic butthole?
Want her to
Magnetic. Yeah, it was Dr. Murphy's idea.
It's commonly used
Bionic
as the esophageal sphincter,
butthole.
to reduce reflux and prevent food from coming back with a
I'm
bit of
dead.
complication that it might work just as well for your stool.
Have you done this before?
No.
It wouldn't be the first time a medical device was adapted to something other than its original intention. We're willing to give it a shot if you are.
What do you think, honey?
Yes, please? Thank you. Oh my God, thank you.
You okay?
I'm ecstatic. You can have a normal life. This can all end here. I love you. And I mean that cancer was one thing. I don't know how much more of this I could take. Smell?
Okay, yeah. We'll take one magnetic butthole, please.
20 pounds?
Bionic
Let's see if it's fully
butthole.
reduced this time. You ready to shoot?
Wait, I'm almost finished. Hold on, just give me a second.
Put on a lead apron.
Please give me a second.
Put on the damn apron.
Torres, I can't be in here while you do the x-ray.
Wilson, take over for Dr. Kepner.
Oh.
God, you're so weird today.
I'm sorry.
Shut it. Shut it.
I'm telling you, kid, this place to be.
It's just a little baby.
Company's great. You and me, we got a lot in common. My intestines are on the inside. I know what it's like to feel exposed. If we stick together, I think we'll be okay. In fact,
Oh
what the hell, man? I
no!
thought we were friends.
Get me sterile dressings and micro mesh now!
Ah! Looks
Hello,
like
Stapler.
Vienna
You're not
sausages.
gonna oversew the staple lines?
Staples alone should do it.
You don't want to take the time?
Ugh.
I mean, I would. I don't like leaks, so.
This isn't my first step procedure.
I taught you how to do step procedure, which is why it blows my mind that you would try and poach my patient.
Why are you making such a big deal?
Because it's freaking rude, and I don't deserve to be treated like that. What you do reflects on me, and I do not approve of it.
So what, are you gonna tattle on me?
Dr. Robbins, you're needed in the NICU, 911.
And I spearheaded a hybrid OR. Gamma cameras, the whole works. I definitely want to bring that here.
Wow, impressive. Do you have any questions for me?
One, there's a rumor that working here means giving up hope of ever winning the Harper Avery.
Ah, that would make a difference for you.
Of course it would. I mean, it's the goal, right? I assume it's why you're leaving.
No. You'll probably never win a Harper Avery. I've known people who have deserved Harper Averys and people who have won them. The thing they all have in common was the work on making someone better or whole or someone live. That's their goal. So, no. I mean, you specifically will never win a Harper Avery. Not if that's what you're after.
So that's...
You know, I wouldn't give this place another thought. You'd be a terrible fit. Thank you so much for coming in, though.
I don't know what happened.
Friend, give me a larger rectal mesh.
I need to protect his organ.
What do you think?
You can step outside. Go.
We ran the labs twice, and his immune system values are within the normal range.
Let's do it.
So dramatic. The music.
She went about it the wrong way. Bailey's treatment did work.
Looking for a thank you, Dr. Hunt? She's lucky he's alive. We're only gonna take her license. She won't practice medicine ever again. And if we lost him, I wouldn't stop until she was behind bars.
It wasn't Dr. Bailey's fault. She didn't do anything wrong. It's my fault. He got the treatment. It's mine.
What are you doing?
that I forgot to tell her you wanted to withdraw consent. And when I told her the truth, she covered for me. It was a mistake.
You forgot. You just forgot.
David, please. Dr. Edwards is a trainee.
In what world does that make it okay? My son could have died. Just gonna stand there and tell me that it's okay because it would have been a mistake? Honey.
David, come here. Sit down. David, he's alive and he's healthy and we can take him home. Maybe we should just go home.
Can we, Dad? Can we go home?
You're gonna want to position the ring.
I get where they're coming from, for sure.
Good. Careful. Okay, once it's
But the
aligned,
outcome was
we'll
good.
use the
I
attached
don't know if-
sutures to tie
I
the
don't
ends together. Now you need to provide passive reinforcement. Now don't add tension when you throw your knot. We will confirm placement with the floral.
How far along are you?
10 weeks today. We're not really supposed to be telling anyone.
Little blueberry.
But we're happy about it?
Yeah, we are. We're really, really happy. Oh, hey. Thanks. Those tears aren't for me, are they? There's a reason you were such a grumpus today.
That is not a word.
My mom says it sounds so stupid that once you hear it, it's hard to stay angry. Just helps not work on Kelly.
We're trying to have another baby. I had an appointment this morning to get the lay of the land since the car accident. I've developed all these adhesions. I can't carry another baby.
Aww.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
I need to put a bell on you.
I owe you both an apology. We overheard that one of the residents isn't coming back. I've just been so afraid that it might be me.
Could be.
Totally possible.
Because Other James is an amazing.
That is stressing me out.
Through it now. On the other side, you know, and now when I stop and look around, I think I need him anymore, which is terrible.
I don't know.
When we're done here, I am gonna go and meet with our patient's family, and then I'm gonna go home. Then, when I have no more ways avoiding breaking the heart of this man who deserves better, I'm gonna call James and I'm gonna tell him that I love him. But I can't do this anymore.
He's lying.
But you should not have let it go this far.
Taking her word over mine.
It is over. Morrises have agreed to drop the charges. Edwards receiving a 1 week's suspension. They have gone home. You should both do the same.
That's gonna ruin her.
What the hell is wrong with you? You were gonna go down for this, but you were willing to risk everything to save that little boy. What kind of surgeon would I be if I wasn't willing to do the same? Plus, there's a chance I won't even be here next year.
I hope I like her.
I was looking at the bigger picture.
I like all the girls, all the ladies. I
You're
like
not
the
going
strong doll
anywhere.
too. Get rid of Ross.
It's all right with you, sir. I'd like to stay on Monica's case. I want to be there when she comes back for her follow-up.
Come over here. Let's have a seat. That was a good move today, Murphy. You're very bright. You have what it takes to be a very good doctor. But you're not a surgeon.
What?
Standing next to you in surgery today only confirmed it. You make 5 moves where a second-year resident should make 2. You can't see the planes of dissection. Next year, you'd only fall farther behind.
I can work harder and do better.
A surgical residency just isn't the right fit for you.
Is this because I filed that harassment complaint?
No, Murphy. Letting you go isn't a punishment. It's a kindness. And you
He's
deserve every opportunity to figure out what your next steps might be. Dr. Miller at the University of Washington. She owes me a favor. I'd be more than happy to make a phone call.
Thank you, sir.
Damn. That sucks.
So observe him carefully, and in a few weeks we'll do a double thickness skin graft.
Okay.
Would you come to steal more babies?
Oh.
Don't tell the Bacchus.
Oh God, that makes it worse. Get out.
Look, I'm sorry. I screwed up. I'm drowning over there. Here, I can prove myself. Over there, if you're not bringing in the cases, you're not bringing in the money, and you're a nobody. I don't want to lose this gig. I didn't know what else to do.
I'm in trouble and I need help. When something like this happens, you call me and you say, Arizona, I'm in trouble and I need help. And I help you. Do you understand?
Right.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be buddies.
I couldn't help
He
you.
deserved
So
that.
you said.
Hey.
I need to know. Was it absolutely necessary?
He was dying, and I created something. I took a virus that kills into something that heals, and I saved his life. I saved his life.
You know, I've thought about it. Send the ultrasound to your mom. That wouldn't be the worst thing.
You told.
I kind of.
Who did you tell?
They're so cute.
Stephanie?
Wow. You went and told your ex-girlfriend?
It's an accident. I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
Thanks. Still don't know how we're gonna tell my mom.
What do you mean we? That is all you talking, Tina.
How are your hives? My back looks like a political map of the United States. Mess of red down the middle. Bad day. Bad day.
You pop a baby, I pop the baby.
I don't even know what that could mean. Do not elaborate.
You guys are gonna be fine.
Your big victory in the OR, you're fine.
Let's go drink about it.
You really think I'm gonna be okay?
I really do. Go, go, go. I'll meet you there.
Damn, that's about to be the end of Murphy too. We like strong jaw around here.
Well, I can do it. No.
I could. I want to ask
What the
you to,
fuck?
but I'm offered.
That's why I put
I
up
want this.
walls.
And I can do it.
Take people away.
We just got good again. Now we're too fragile. If it goes badly, we won't make it. I'm not gonna put us in that position. Okay? We have a beautiful life. We have a beautiful daughter. And that can be enough, right?
Yes. That can be enough. I love you, Climbing.
I love you too.
I cannot.
How'd it go? Do we have a new head cardio?
Oh, I don't know.
This season
I did
is
screen all these applicants before they came to you. They couldn't have been all that bad.
They're
real.
mostly fine. Good. Any one of them. Good job. Except Humble Bragger. What?
The Heartbreaking Foundation's been looking for ways to mend fences after what happened to you. A large cash infusion could allow us to attract higher caliber talent, and then
Owen, don't.
the worst they can do is say
Please
no.
Please don't offer me this job.
I wanted to. For a week. But I know you had to go. And I know nothing good can come from me asking you to stay. So I'm not. I won't.
Thank you.
But I will ask you something else.
What?
Just there you go. Don't leave me.
Bro.
Just there you go.
That's selfish. Christina Yang, you better fucking go. You better not stay for Owen. It'd be one thing to stay for a job or something, but don't fucking stay for Owen. You better take your ass and get that job.
What are you drinking? You know what? Doesn't matter. You can dump it out. This is better.
Champagne is perfect because I was wrong about the Amelia situation. She doesn't want to leave. She can take over your service. You can brain map to your heart's content. I don't have to pull my hair out.
This is great. Amy can move to Seattle, and we can move to D.C.
That wasn't the point of my story.
I met him, Meredith. I met the president. He came to us. We walked him through everything we've been working on. He said that he wanted to make this a weekly thing. They offered me a position at the NIH. I'll be right there doing the actual brain mapping work myself. They've given me everything.
Bye.
But we can't just pack up and move across the...
I promised to have an attending position waiting for you at James Madison Hospital.
Thing about the bold moves, they're terrifying. Could end in nothing but tears and broken bones.
She can take over my practice without me hovering over. Alex is leaving. Christina's moving on. They all have their next step. This could be our next step.
Too many.
This should be our next
Too many
and
steps.
That's exactly what makes them so damned exciting.
Too many people taking steps. Too many. I don't support it. I don't like it. I don't want it. Too many. Y'all really, when this was airing, y'all were really trying to put doubt in people's heads about who's staying, who's going, who's coming, who's leaving, who's sticking around, and who's about to dip. Weren't you? I know y'all out there know. I know damn well that that Meredith isn't going because the show is called Grey's Anatomy, as in Meredith Grey. Meredith Grey. She ain't going. Not today. No, ma'am. Derek can go. Bye. We've been over you, kinda. He has his perks, but I mean, he's annoying a lot of the time, right? Smug. Go work with the president. Bye. Bye. Yang is about to go, though. She better not stay for Owen. And Leah, she got fired. That's sad. And my little Bailey almost got fired, too. Damn. What's going to happen on the season finale? I don't freaking know. But I'm excited. Let me know what y'all thought. See you on the next one. Goodbye.